Hi everyone, my name is Mary and this is Quinn Inc. and welcome to episode number 5. In episode number 4, we sewed up the beads on the side of the bag, as you can see right here. In this episode, we're going to crochet a beautiful strap so that you can carry this bag with you anywhere you would like to go. Okay, so let's get started with episode number 5. Okay, so we're back and I grabbed a 5mm H8 hook in order to do our straps. So I'm putting our baggie off to the side and we are grabbing our green yarn. Now if you can't remember what kind of yarn this is Red Heart Spring Green. So we're going to make a we're going to make a slip knot to start this. And this strap is going to be very easy to make. There we go. We are going to do a foundation chain is what we're going to do for our strap. I feel that foundation single crochet is actually going to be sturdy enough to make the correct strap that we are looking for. So what I'm going to do is you're going to chain 2. You're going to go back into that first chain that you made, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn and pull through the first loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. That is how you do a foundation single crochet. You're going to go back into the stitch closest to your hook to do it again. And there you go. I'll do that one more time with actual instructions. So your hook is right here, your stitch is right there. You're going to go back into this stitch right here under both of those bars. You're going to grab your working yarn and pull up a loop. Grab your working yarn again, pull through only that first loop, so you still have 2 loops on your hook. Grab your working yarn and pull through 2. That is your foundation single crochet. I am going to do a whole bunch of these and see how long I would like my chain to be. When I figure that out, I will come back and show you how many I have done. Okay, I'm back and I actually did 40 foundation single crochets. Now I'm going to pull out my hook, grab my little bag, and I'm going to put this, and grab our yarn out of the way, on the side of each of the bag. I'm going to put it on the side of the bag and kind of hold it there with my hand and then kind of pull on it and see if I like that. If that is how long I would like my strap, I'm going to stop right there. If not, I'm going to either keep going. I like that length of strap because I don't want it very long at all. I kind of want it short, but I don't want it too short to where it's not going to be good for the bag, where it's too short and it's not something you like. So I like that length, so I'm going to stop right there. So we're back and I accidentally cut my yarn, so I refastened the green back on. So we're going to chain 1. We're going to, get these tails out of the way, turn our work, and what we're going to do is we're going to single crochet across the top of our green foundation single crochet. So you're just going to go into the stitch, grab your working yarn and pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. And this is all you're going to do across these 40 stitches. Make sure to go under both bars when you're single crocheting. You don't want to miss any of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this a little bit thicker, and then we're going to take our black yarn and we're going to make a black border on the top of it with the green in the middle. And I'll show you that once I am done. So once I get to the end, I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so I made it across my 40 stitches. I'm not sure if you did the 40 foundation single crochet as I did, but if you didn't and you made more stitches, then single crochet across the amount that you did. I did 40, so if you're crocheting along with me with the 40, we're now at the very end. This is our very last stitch. We are now going to single crochet 3 times in this one stitch all the way around until we get to the other side. And the reason why we're single crocheting 3 times is to help you make this corner stitch. Okay, so we're now on the bottom of our green, and now you're just going to single crochet on the very top. Now if you can't find the stitches, so you're going to have this little bar right here. This is where you're going to put your hook into when single crocheting, because when you turn it over, it'll look like an actual stitch. Now if you can't find that little bar that I keep talking about right there, you can just crochet right underneath it like this. It'll still look the same. And then you won't have these bars all the way through. So if that's what you want to do, you can just go right into the space right here, if you don't see that bar, and just single crochet if that is easier for you to do. So I am going to single crochet across the 40 stitches again, and when I get to the end here, I'm just going to put 3 single crochets in. Alright, so I'll see you when I get to the end. Okay, I'm back. So I have one more stitch before I get to the very end. So I'm just going to single crochet into that stitch. And now we're at the very end right here, and in this spacing you're going to put 3 single crochets right into that one. So there's 1, there's 2, and as you're doing it, just turn your work, and there's number 3. Move your tails out of the way, and there is your very first stitch. So you're just going to put your crochet hook right in there and make a slip stitch, just like that. And now I am going to fasten off. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to attach my black yarn to this strap. Now, one more thing I failed to mention was when you do the foundation single crochet, you can stop right there and you can attach it to your bag. You do not have to do the single crocheting like I'm doing around it. I just want it more thicker, and on top of that I'm also wanting a border around it as well so it matches our bag. So you have the green on the inside and you have the black on the outside. And I think that would look really good. Plus you also have these cute little holes in the middle, or spacing in the middle, so that also gives you a little more flair with your little crochet baggie. Okay, so now that we are at the end here, I am going to sew these ends in real quick, and then I'm going to show you how to attach your black yarn and what you can do next. Now the other thing is too, is you can stop at this point if you would like, if you do not want that black border on your green, and you can actually attach it to your bag like this. And there's your strap, and you're done, if that is what you would so like. So I will be back and I'll show you what to do. Okay, so I sewed in all my strings, and now we're going to join with our black yarn. Now you can join in any place that you would like to. I think I am going to probably join right here. This would be a very good spot to join in. Okay, and all we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch all the way around our strap. I am really sorry if my video keeps changing colors. I am not sure why it keeps doing that. It's not supposed to be a blue color, but I guess it makes the video look kind of pretty. So what we're going to do is, so no slip stitching, we're going to single crochet. So you're going to chain 1, go back into that first stitch right there, pull up a loop, grab your working yarn and pull through 2. And now you're just going to single crochet all the way around your strap. So when you get to the edge right here, you're just going to single crochet into each stitch. So we're not going to increase, we're not going to decrease, we're just going to single crochet. That's all we're doing in the black. And when I am finished single crocheting, the next section that we are going to do is we're going to the next thing we're going to do is we're going to attach it to the bag. So that will be the next portion of this video. It will be attaching the strap to your baggie. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back and I reached the end, so I'm going to show you how to do this. So you're just going to single crochet into each stitch, and like I said before, you're not increasing anything. All you're doing is single crocheting into each stitch around, just like this, until you get to the other side. And then you're going to single crochet all the way across until you get to this side, and then just single crochet into each stitch. Okay, when I'm done, I am going to show you how to attach it to your baggie. Okay? Alrighty, I'll be back. Okay everyone, so we're back, and I'm getting closer to getting to the end of my row. I just have a few more stitches to make single crochets into. If you're wondering what that noise is behind me, my kitty cat is eating. Her bowls are on my desk. Okay, so then all we need to do is just go under the 2 bars like this, grab your working yarn, pull up a loop, and then pull right through that loop. And then you're done. And then all you need to do is just clip your yarn. So let me grab my scissors real quick and just snip them. And there you go. And the strap is now done. So I'll give you a look of it so you know what you're looking at. So this is what it looks like, and it's really nice and long, and this is how thick it's going to be. Okay, so then the next thing we need to figure out is how to join this to our cute bag. 2 things that you can do is one, you can use yarn to join it. And what I mean by yarn is you can single crochet it to the side here like this, or you can use yarn and whip stitch it. You can also use thread as well to whip stitch it to the side of your baggie as well. I think I am actually going to use thread, since that's what we have used throughout this whole entire thing. And we're going to put it right inside of the bag like this. So when it closes, it kind of pinches it a little bit. And when you're sewing, always make sure that your strap is straight like this. And then you can also get pins and then pin it. So I'm going to grab my thread and my needle and we're going to get sewing. Okay, so we're back. I have my needle threaded and we are ready to start this. So the first thing that you want to remember is which side do you want to sew this. So you can either have it on this side or on this side. I'm going to do it on this side, and it's going to go right here on the side of our bag. Now you can also sew it right here on the edge of your bag, just like this, if that's what you would like. But I'm actually going to sew it right here. I think that would be a good place to put it. And I'm actually going to hold it like this instead of pinning it. And then we're now going to start sewing. Okay, so you're just going to go into some stitches on the bag like this, and you're going to go into the stitches on the strap, and we're just going to join it together just like this. And all I'm going to do is a neat excuse me, all I'm going to do is a whip stitch just like this. I'm just going to whip it around and stitch it to the bag. And it doesn't matter how many stitches you go into or how you go into the stitches. I'm just showing you what it looks like. This is how you are going to sew this onto your bag. And like I said, there are many different ways to do this. I find this way very easy and quick. And there we go. And that is what it will look like. And then I just made a few little sewing things, and then all I'm going to do is go back into that stitch like this, and we're going to fasten off. So I make a loop like this, I go through the loop, pulling on the second loop I'm going to make, and then I go through the second loop, and I don't make any more loops, and I just slowly pull on it kind of tight, and then I go back through some of my stitches like this. And then I'm just going to take my scissors, because I couldn't find my small ones, and I'm just going to clip it, moving my fingers out of the way. And that is how your strap is going to look. And when I close my bag, the strap is going to look like this on the other side as well, like this. So I'm going to sew the other side, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like. I wanted to come back on camera and show you this really quickly. When you are sewing onto the second part, what you are going to want to do is flatten it out and pull it sideways like this, and grab the side that you are going to want to sew onto your bag. So this is the front piece that I want to sew instead of it on the back piece. Then that way when you put it down onto your bag like this and you sew it, it will be straight. So when you close it, it will be exactly how you want it to look, like this, okay? So just to let you know, if you did it this way on this side and you sewed it, make sure that you do it this way on this side. But if you do it on the other side, make sure you do it on the other side for both sides, okay? So make sure they're equal. Okay, so I'm going to get this sewn up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so I'm back, and there is my strap, and there is our finished bag. So this was the Trick or Boo Halloween series crochet bag with beads. And as you can see, the strap works out real nicely. Okay, so that is what your crochet bag is going to look like with beads. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial for this Halloween series. Again, I am really sorry that I got this out so late, but there is your strap. You don't have to make it as thick as I did. I just liked it thicker because I thought it would be cuter. So there is your cute little strap, and it fits very well with the baggie. And again, and this is going to be the last episode for the Trick or Boo Halloween series. This was the crochet bag with beads. Again, please leave a like, subscribe, and please leave me a comment to let me know if you like this. Alrighty, until then, I will see you guys next time. Happy Halloween!